Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Stellaris. We're just gonna continue to consolidate here. We have an army now on Ruknim Mark, which means we will be able to withstand an uprising, hopefully. We also have an army in orbit, so I'm feeling pretty safe. Except down here. We could have issues down here. We do have an army, but we have no way to reinforce it. Actually, you are not that unhappy, are you? Well, you're a little unhappy. These guys are okay. Are you in a faction? Where do I actually see that? Let me check here. I guess most of you people will be in factions. Continental, conformists, fanatics, militarists, weak. Here, member of the Ukopraknan. Okay. So, was it that one? Yeah, you're a member of the Loyalist faction. That's fine. Can I see if there are any? Okay, so there's some Ukopraknan repatriarchs here, which is a pretty big faction. Although it's already shrunk a little bit since the war, so that's nice. If we do have a rebellion down here, well, we're gonna hope that the army can take care of it, and if not, then we're just gonna have to take it. I'm not gonna go to any extremes. Although if you do declare war on them, well, if they rebel, I guess we will be drawn into an automatic war. I don't know the mechanics. I never had anyone rebel successfully before, so I don't know how that works. Upgrade that to level 4, upgrade that to 4, good, and we'll spend some money here.
Research complete.
Upgrade the hydroponic farms everywhere. That's a flag artillery. Could go for this one. We do want to trigger the thing at some point. I mean, those guys up there, they're just being pussies, right? They're not coming. They're not gonna do anything about it. And I talk smack, but I don't really mean it. I don't want to fight the Fallen Empire. So I guess I'm gonna be a pussy too and just get ship hull points. That's a Voidcraft thing, but I don't think we have a Voidcraft guy these days. No. The 2 research people are doing that thing, and yeah, it's just gonna have to be enough. So let's upgrade these hydroponic farms first. Plenty of restrictions there. Didn't I do 2 here as well? Or you are currently replacing that, I think. No, it's in Q, right.
Construction complete.
Okay. I forgot completely. Was it in 32 or 37? I forgot. That's annoying. I should have
Construction complete.
Spaceports done. You're doing hydroponic farms. You're doing the zoo. Okay, so when that finishes, we'll want to work it. It's right here. So you'll work the zoo. Sabotage. Yeah, that's gonna happen. gonna have to accept that. You're working. You're gonna replace that. Good. Power is getting back up there. We do have a lot of naval capacity, but we're gonna build that up last.
Construction complete.
Governor leveled up. That's good. You have nationalist corruption.
Construction complete.
Is that a thing in your faction? Yes. And then you're gonna go to rebellion at some point. Hopefully we have the armies ready by then. I think one of the planets already have all the armies it's going to need. I don't know about the
Construction
other ones.
complete.
There's no point in really checking it because I can't really accelerate the process.
Construction complete.
We can't upgrade that any further. Let's see. We're at +5 and we'll only get one more guy. So on this planet we're just gonna go with science. I guess planetary capital is kind of in a bad spot. Base 1. I kind of want to move it. No, it doesn't really matter, actually. It does have one food. It would make a certain amount of sense to move it like here or here, but not really, since we want to do science everywhere here. So I'm just going to start building science labs everywhere. These guys, do they have bonuses for any particular kind of science? Society output. Weren't those the ones who had society output? 15%. Both of them do. That's interesting. Physics. So do bio. Actually, cancel that. And then replace this with a biolab, which means we have to go down to science. So we're going to do science on all of those planets, I think. Pomeroy finished. Can you upgrade this any further? Guess not. You have the capacity thing. This one is completely unupgraded, if that's a word. Governor leveled up. Okay. I don't know if I want to spend a lot of money on that. I guess I could get the solar panel, but it's only 3, so whatever. Do it. Gonna get solar panels everywhere.
Research complete.
Have it. That's okay. 2 science things. Okay. Let's see here. Scientific army. Why didn't I get that thing, by the way? Living metal. Maybe it's down here at the bottom. Yes, it is. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty interesting. What does it say? This in again. All sorts of origin. Construct powerful buildings and spaceport modules. Monthly hull regeneration and armor. Okay. So this is definitely a module that we want to putting on our ship production facilities. Monthly hull regeneration 2% is huge, and armor 10% is great. But it does require the living metal strategic resource. I know what we'll be doing next. What are we doing right now? We were doing the ship hull parts. Okay, let's just finish that, since we were working on it. And then what will we do about our society? Gene warriors. I don't want to do recurring tech. Let's just get this one. We do have a new worlds guy, by the way. You. And here, colony development speed. We are not going to be developing any colonies. Planetary shields we will not be building. That's a recurring tech. It's just, yeah, we'll get this, but it's not a thing that we'll be doing. So then we can put the research guy here, the maniacal one. Finish that in 3 months earlier, and you will go there. Good. How's the faction looking? It is at 60%. Someone vassalized someone else. Let's see, are anyone nearby in a war? Not in this region. How about over here? I think you are on war. No. I thought you were at war. And the Fallen Empire here. Did they grow a little bit? They didn't grow in planets, obviously, but I think they grew in area. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things. How about that area over there which weren't populated? It has since then been swallowed up. Okay. It's interesting in this game. See here, contacts.
Construction complete.
There's only the one Fallen Empire. It's kind of funny. Usually there are 2 or 3, I think. Well, in the like one other game I've played, and the few games that I've watched other people play. Negative balance. Why did that suddenly happen? Ah, trade deal expired. The centralized assonance of planets. Who are you again? You guys. So we were dealing with you. You are very, very weak. You are only at 80%. Let's try first and see if some of our allies want to deal. You have a 90% thing. We want a monthly transfer, and we want you to... Yes, you do like minerals. Let's see what we can get. Get a little bit. 155. $42 and 47. Seems fine. Confirm that.
Construction complete.
There we are. Pomeroy is done. Let's see what else we can do here. The Neborites. Do we still have our research, by the way? That was here, wasn't it? Yes, we do. Do you also have enough minerals? Sorry, energy. You only have a little. Still, I'll take it. There you are. And Vua Vua. monthly transfer and monthly transfer. There we are. You have a little bit more. That's nice. 18. Okay. So there's a maximum to how much you want. There. You don't want more than 84. So what could I give you to sweeten the pie? How about some terraforming gases and terraforming liquids? You'd like that, wouldn't you? You can get a little bit less than this. No, you can't. Okay. But that's fine. Maybe we can... It's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, let's just deal forever, and then you can... No. You will want both of them. Okay, that's fine. We will be at plus 100 minerals then. That's okay. There we are.
Construction
100
complete.
and 100.
Construction complete.
Science is looking really good though. Pomeroy here. Is everyone doing power except that food and that food? Yes. You're moving out. Why were you moving in if you didn't want to live here? Okay, whatever. We can replace this one now with a power plant. So we have the full value of our capacitor thing. And food there is fine. So we basically just want to upgrade all of the science to not physics labs. Are you replacing that? You're replacing that, yes. We want to get the biolabs everywhere. Basic science, basic science. And that's already a biolab. Okay. Do biolab there. And that one needs to be replaced with a science lab. Yes. So now we just need to upgrade everything there. Over here, I'll continue to upgrade the... Why can't I upgrade them? Oh, because of this one. Definitely want that. No, because they're already in queue. No, it is a planetary capital we need. Right, we'll get that next. And here, well, same thing, I presume. So let's get that, and then we'll revisit that. Okay. I don't suppose there's anything we're not working. I didn't really check that. It would be up here if it were... Oh dear God, it severed us. Where's my fleet? Well, thank God it's in the big chunk, because they severed us here again with the borders. We definitely need another war against these guys. We want that electro system. Well, we'll want everything. This border thing is really problematic. I got greedy. I went for the strategic resources. What you normally do is like grow across the front, the whole front, and just take all of these systems, right, and then these systems. But I went straight in there for the cats and the Epitherian stone, and that was kind of a worry. And I was aware of that, I think, but I underestimated that the borders are just gonna encroach on me like this. You don't like the combined Banthurian planets.
Construction complete.
Are you the president? No. Then no one cares. Are you the next president? Yes, you are. So someone may care. Put that all the way. So let's see, you have plenty of stuff. You need to upgrade a lot. We'll wait until the planetary capital is done, and then we'll upgrade the farms first.
Construction complete.
So 32 or 37. Yeah. I'll have to go back and listen to my own commentary in the previous video. I think this game, it needs more things to do while at peace. I mean, Europea Universalis had the same issue, where, I mean, if you're not at war, you're not really doing anything. You're just consolidating, and it is kind of necessary, strategically speaking. But it's kind of boring in a game.
Construction complete.
There need to be more things to do, I think. These factions, I mean, we're just waiting for them to rebel. If they do, that's that. If they don't, that's fine. It's not really a concern. Don't suppose you give me military access. Yeah. You would like it from me, but
Research complete.
you don't really want to give it, do you? I guess I can't blame you. Alright, so let's get that living metal thing. We do have a guy here who's good at it. We'll let him. Actually, the other guy is even better, isn't he? Because he's maniacal. Well, we can see that. We don't have to guess. 31. 40. But if we're researching something that that this guy cannot do, or if researching something in society that we cannot do,
Research complete.
in terms of speciality, then we can pick, we can exchange these two. Let's see. Energy credits. I would like. We do kind of have some issues with energy now and again. We're only really keeping positive with the trade deals. United Larango, is that our research? No. Then I don't care. Probably a migration pact.
Construction complete.
Spaceport has finished something. Pomeroy almost done here.
Construction complete.
Get that one. That should be the last level at Pomeroy. So Pomeroy is fully upgraded. Where is it going to land? Not quite 200, but pretty close. It's pretty strong. All this just needs to upgrade. Biolabs, biolabs, and biolabs. Where's the Sioux? It's there, it's being worked. 50, 45. And down here, the Sioux is there. So you're 46, yeah. You're pretty okay. That thing is almost done. What's this then? Okay, it's those guys again. Yeah, no. Sorry. I don't care about the Fallen Empire. Especially since they don't seem to follow up on their threats.
Construction complete.
So once this is done, we'll upgrade those two. You keep having nationalist corruption, which is annoying. But it's not going to get any better before it gets worse, I think. Sooner or later they're going to rebel, aren't they? Yes, they're almost at 100% now. Guess they're going to rebel at 100.
Construction complete.
Get that thing, get that thing. Governor leveled up, good.
Research complete.
Another governor, ethics divergence, good. Nerve dampness might be nice. Yeah, let's get that. It's our thing. It's gonna be 3 years, not exactly cheap. Are we full up on armies everywhere? Pretty much. Especially down here. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Another governor level. The governor levels can actually be pretty useful, especially for the sectors where we get that happiness bonus for all of them. Since we don't have zoos in here. Could we just have a look and see how they're doing? 40. This guy's happy. So is that guy. Well, that's not bad actually. They have energy and physics output here. Also have bad food. Do have a surplus though, so I guess they're okay. How are our sectors doing for stuff? Could give you something. And you. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I think we're going to try to swallow up the Ukopragna hierarchy, as much of it as we can get. And after that, we're probably mostly going to do wars for vassalization.
Construction complete.
Since I think that is a better way to use your resources. That and get that. Let's see. Power plant.
Construction complete.
Basic science. Biolab. Basic science. There's a physics lab here. I think I'm going to replace that with a science lab. Same with this one. Since you are good at that society thing. Power hub. I won't like that. Could be a science instead. Here we can upgrade that thing. And that thing, and we'll have a look here. 2 biolab, good. Physics lab, no. Science lab. Zoo, hydroponic, physics lab.
Research complete.
Oh, research. Energy credit, alright. Oh, we are capped on influence, by the way. Let's see here. Guess we're gonna go for that one then. So we're full of influence. Then we might consider how much we gain. We're gaining 8. That's a lot. Why is it so much? Oh, we have a lot of those planetary unification, colonial centralization, and galactic administration. Those are 3 techs, I guess. Produce 2. I think we have some planetary capitals, or empire capitals, because we stole them from other people, basically. So let's see here if there are some edicts we want to be running. What's that? Where are my edicts? Oh, they're right here. Let's see. I don't want to mess with my research speed. I prefer not to do more ethics divergence either. Happiness. Well, I wouldn't mind the happiness, and I like that it's there. But energy credit 20% and minerals 20%. That's a lot, I feel. Grand fleet we're already doing. We cannot do this one. Why not? Because we don't have the collectivist edicts. Ethics. I don't really have any concerns. About any of this. Static economy. Semi-static military production efficiency plus 30% in defensive wars. Well, I don't think it's important, honestly. How about in well, we could move some people around, I guess, but we don't really need to. So I guess the last thing that we can do is just use the edicts here. Building cost and construction. Well, we could use building cost and construction time on these 2 planets. Say we do it here and here, where we have a lot of stuff to upgrade. Migration, farming, and we could do happiness. The thing is, we have so much influence that it might make sense to just do that happiness edict. That one. At least here, and education. No, that's just this one. There. Can I do edicts on sectors? I can. That's interesting. So that means I could also go to this one and enact production targets. There we are. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do edicts at your sectors. That changes some things. That's pretty good. We have reduced our influence store significantly. Upgrade that thing, and you You're already upgrading those two. Good. You can do biolab, and you can do biolab, and you can do biolab. Biolab. Sabotage. That's you. You're 5% rebellion. And our energy is capped. You're all fine. We're doing that thing. I don't think we need to be taxing anyone. Actually, we're already taxing you guys, aren't we? Well, there's no reason not to tax them, I guess. They're not allowed to redevelop. But then again, we have all the energy that we need, so... And they're not producing any minerals. Only these guys are. So we'll want to tax them, but the other guys, they can just do whatever they want. Not really much point in taking their energy just to give it back to them later on. So we have a surplus of energy, but we will need to build up our fleet quite dramatically at some point. In fact, maybe we want to start that now. And also, we want to have enough of an energy surplus that we can run our fleet outside a port, so to speak. But I think what I'll do is I'll take a break here, and then I will redesign my ship designs, will update them, including some a new class of battleship with the Tachyon Lance. And having those ship designs, we are going to be building another fleet over here, just so that we have some options just in case. So yeah, that's going to be the plan. I'll take a break here, and when we come back we have the ship design, and we'll start producing another fleet. Bye for now.